Hey guys, welcome to day 27 of the challenge, and today I want to kick off our challenge by asking, when was the last time that you slowed down while you were eating and really thought about each bite and how it was nourishing you and how you really were feeling during that meal and after that meal? You know, so often we're rushing from one appointment to the next, just chowing down on whatever we can get our hands on, and it's just a very quick process. We just don't even enjoy eating anymore. So our challenge today is going to be about chewing your food properly. And I'm going to explain why that is so important. Have you heard the phrase, drink your food and chew your liquids? Well, that's really what it comes down to today. So we want to be giving our digestive system a heads up of what's coming down the pipe, literally. And that all starts in the mouth. So just to give you a quick biology lesson, your saliva in your mouth contains powerful enzymes that go to work on your food. So along with the amount of chewing that you do, this saliva helps break your food down properly so that when it hits your stomach, and then your small intestine, your digestive system doesn't have to go through so much work breaking that food down. So we want to try to make this process as seamless as possible without having tons of big food chunks floating around our stomach. The recommended chew for each mouthful is actually between 25 and 50 chews, depending on, I guess, your bite size. And this really helps you make that connection with what you're eating because you're taking the time. And trust me, going back to the whole challenge about plant-based eating, that is also a very conscious way of eating. So the more you're making that connection with your food, the better. So chewing properly not only promotes better digestion, but it gives your brain a chance to catch up with what you're doing. So it actually takes your brain between 20 and 40 minutes from the time you start eating to recognize that your stomach is full. And, a lot of us, because we just rush through our food, end up eating so much more than what we actually should be. Studies have shown that people that took 30 minutes to eat ate 10% less than those that ate quicker. This 10% can translate into about 1,400 calories per week, and if you work that math even further, that works out to half a pound of body fat every week just by eating too fast. Because keep in mind, it only takes 500 extra calories a day to add 1 pound of fat onto your frame every single week. And obviously vice versa if you want to lose that. So on top of this issue that is contributing to most of us having a lot of digestive problems is the whole portion distortion issue going on, especially when you eat out. These days, a single meal can even contain your whole day's worth of calories, so you really have to watch that. Our portions have practically doubled in the last 50 years. And you can Google image this and see what the size of even a big gulp 10 years ago was half the size of what it is these days. So, everything's just way out of whack. And consider this, most people tend to eat 30 to 50% more from an extra large restaurant portion and up to 40% more from a large serving size from the supermarket. If you buy that standard bag of chips, if you buy a big bag, you're going to actually eat 40% more than you would if you bought that personal size bag. Not that we're eating chips, right? Studies have also found that people ingested 30% more calories when offered the largest portion versus the smaller portion. So it's not that hard to pack on weight when you consider these things. So here's your challenge today. I want you to mindfully eat for the rest of today and going forward. I want you to really think about what you're putting in your mouth and make the first bite of everything you eat take almost a minute to chew. So you really, one good trick or tip would be to start counting the amount of times you actually chew your food. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's all about awareness, right? And really thinking about your habits. And consider that you want to be shooting for that 25 to 50 range of chews per mouthful. Make a conscious effort to not drink while you're eating, because I did mention that when we did the drink water challenge, that ends up diluting your stomach acid, so your food does not digest very well. So drink your water before and well in between your meals, but not during your meals or directly after. If you're eating out, cut that meal in half and doggy bag the rest, because we know our portions are way out of control, and this will help you keep that down. And eat in a peaceful state. Get rid of those distractions. Try to calm down when you're eating because, again, your nervous system is directly linked to your digestive system, and you'll save yourself hours of grief after that meal if you slow things down. So that's it. Chew your food, drink your liquids, count your mouthfuls, and be more aware of what you're doing when you're eating. And if you're having a tough time with the last tip of relaxing during eating, you're going to appreciate tomorrow's challenge. So I'll see you then.